You have to understand that I was taught how to manifest and envision. I don't think I don't think it was defined as manifestation. I think The Secret came out, the movie The Secret came out, and put a label on a lot of what people were using to create wealth for themselves. And I think that was one of the values of that. It was kind of reconfirming how to do it, one, and then what to call it. Everybody was like, just put your mind to it, right? That was probably the way that people communicated manifestation in the 80s. Just put your mind to it.
Yeah, very simple.
Right, very simple. Well, the reality was no, envision it, believe it, and so we've improved the mindset approach over time. Believe in it. Have faith that'll happen. Visualize it. We added all these extra adjectives. And then we defined it as manifestation. So I learned manifestation very young. And what I would encourage any parents listening to this, which I think there's going to be a lot of them, is you need to teach your children that you need to teach them early. You need to teach them about how incredibly powerful their mind is. And how my mom did it for me is she comes home from work late. I remember it was dark. When I got off from school, I was in 5th grade, so I was living down on Alta and Campbell by Our Lady of Las Vegas, Meadows Mall area. And there was this church called Our Lady of Las Vegas that had a big parking lot. And after school, I would go to that parking lot and I would skateboard. I'd practice olling, I'd practice kickflips, I'd practice grinding, I'd practice jumping over the curbs, etc. Okay, I'm a little kid. You can visualize it fit.
Yeah.
It's not me today. I was a little Beckham.
You'd hurt yourself today.
Yeah, definitely hurt myself. Yeah. I recently was watching some skateboarders. I was like, there's no way adults could do that right now. Dude,
Too brittle.
Fall, get up, fall, get up, fall, snap your leg, hit your shin, break your ankle. I mean, it was
You'd be in the bar after the second fall.
Dude, it was crazy because their bodies were like noodles and these kids were like 13. Anyway, so I'm explaining how I learned the power of manifestation and believing in visualizing something and having it come true. So, hey, Mom, I really want to show you that I can ollie. Can you go back? Can you walk up to the Our Lady of Las Vegas with me? And of course, being a great mom after a long day of work, which I can totally relate to today, it's like, okay, the last thing she wants to fucking see is Josh doing ollie, you know? And maybe I'm wrong because she's a female, but I could tell you that there's many times when Becca wants to show me something and I'm like, I'm going to watch it because I need to be his dad, but I have no interest in his new Roblox on his car, new car on his Roblox game. So, okay, skateboarding. I try to jump the curb. I miss it. I try to jump the curb. I miss it. I try to jump the curb. I miss it. And she calls me over. Come here. And she goes, close your eyes. So I close my eyes. She goes, I want you to visualize yourself with one foot on your skateboard and the other foot on the ground. And she's like, push off. So I push off. She goes, push off again. I push off again. Push off again. I push off again. She goes, put your feet back on the board. My feet are back on the board. She goes, look at the curb. I looked at the curb. She goes, push down on the back. I push down on the back. And right at the right moment, I want you to visualize yourself jumping over it. And she goes, do you see it? And I was like, yeah, I see it. And she's like, go. And I swear to God, Danny, I fucking jumped the curb.
Yeah. That's funny.
And I was like, holy shit, and a lot of having to be tougher than normal that I think I operate from today was those moments with my mom. So we always had dogs growing up. Well, you buy the 50-pound bag of dog food. My sister wasn't carrying it in. My mom wasn't going to carry it in, So I'd have to go in the back of the trunk and pull, and I weighed 60 pounds, and pull this thing out and walk it in and dump it in the bowl. And, or I remember we got a trampoline. My mom taught me about how to dig deep and close your eyes and find that inner strength. So, of course, you start putting on all the springs. We did it wrong where we started just going in a circle. You're supposed to go to the outside, to the outside, to the outside, to the outside.
The car tires.
Yeah.
You tighten them.
Yep. Yeah. So,
so
we get to the end and you got like a 4-foot gap, And my mom, being tough as nails, is like, close your eyes, she called it the inner white light. She goes, find that inner white light and pull. And bro, we fucking pulled those springs onto that thing. It was like impressive. Miraculous. And I'm in like 4th grade. So I'm just trying to explain, because I think this is tremendous value add if you're listening as a parent, or if you're an adult that hasn't been taught these things. These are the simple mind tricks that I implement and use on a daily basis. Is how to see what I want, and then just have faith that it's going to happen.